Well, we might be in luck. We just entered here, and the Dorada was loading in and accepting people. Unfortunately, it's at 49 of 48, and we're hoping one of us doesn't get scraped.
We'll find out in 3 minutes.
Hey everyone.
Hello, Foxfire.
The Death Airship will be in firing range in 3 minutes.
Hello, Key Ranks. Hopefully we won't get scraped, because I don't want to do it without you guys. That's just no fun.
No.
However,
Plus,
I can
we
do this
all
to
need to
start.
do it.
Okay.
I'm just questioning, we might have to split groups. I hope not.
Probably not.
I need to change up my actions.
Okay, that's one.
I can't use Lost Assassinate.
Right, do you have now that you've got the expanded and we've got 2 minutes,
Oh,
do you want to pick up Lost Bubble?
I think I did before.
Okay.
Problem is parts of the interface still make no sense to me.
Let me switch to
Now,
you.
for instance,
So
one of the things that is currently up on the buttons is Lost Cure 4, and it tells me 3/25, and that number changes even when I don't do anything with them.
Odd.
Now, it doesn't change during a session, but each session
okay,
it
you
changes.
do not have Lost Bubble up currently?
Not
go
yet.
into your Lost Finds hotbar? Or
It says I'm too far away.
Yeah, go ahead and... Okay, you do have Lost Bubble in your...
Yes.
So close that.
Oh.
Hit Lost Finds holster.
Ah. That's
And then
where it
select
is.
Lost Bubble. And then put it over, like, the Cure 5 slot.
99 out of 99. I don't have 99 of them.
And then...
No, that's how many times you can use it.
Yeah. And then maybe Banner from Resolve, or...
Yeah, that is Red Mage capable. But if I've only got, like 10 of them, how can I do it 99 times?
you have 10 of them that you can slot. Once you slot it, you have
Register.
99...
Commence.
I'm hitting the commence.
Deployment begun.
Make sure everybody hits.
I don't have a button for anything.
Uh-oh.
So it's
Yeah,
saying
you got scraped.
Oh, man.
Do we want to just bail out then?
yeah, you were unable to join.
Yeah.
Meh.
So we don't get to tonight because it won't pop in time for us to try another time.
Sorry.
It's not your fault. We never got a chance to do anything here to up the chance of you not getting scraped.
Yeah.
So I just hit return to go back to the start.
Alright.
So let's pop out and go like run Omega or something. Yeah, this is what kept Action from doing Castrum Lactus Latori for the longest time, because he'd be in a group, the group would get in, but he would be scraped. And after that happened 3 times in a row, he was like, fuck it. Pardon my French. But those were his exact words.
Yeah, it's about the time where you need to drop out of the group to make sure you get in. Yeah, if it hadn't been for that one person.
Apparently, I was the one person. Though, yeah,
No, there was
I know.
someone else who
Someone
signed up
filtered
after
in. I
you.
know. But I'm the one who got scraped. Obviously, I'm the 49th.
Well, we have 2 choices. We can either run a Megascape for our missing tomes, or we can go do our DR run for the week.
I'll leave that up to you.
Right? What would you be up for?
What do we get out of DR other than the coins? Do we
Right
get
now,
anything
coins.
towards... Okay, we don't get anything towards, like, the crystals or anything.
Hold on. You get coins, you have a chance for crystals to drop, you do not have a chance for Buzzja clusters to drop. There's also...
By the crystals, I'm talking about, like, the lurid memories of the dying and such. The quest ones.
No, not those.
Okay.
That's
what I was specifically going. Yeah,
Yeah, the Time Worn artifacts are the other thing that drops.
Which we've already gotten past.
Yeah.
The other thing is there is technically some rare drops that I don't think either of you two have gotten, particularly the Queen's Barding.
Yeah, I don't think I've gotten that.
Yeah, I have not gotten that. That would be the main thing to make it worthwhile.
Gyoto got that the first time, and I've never seen it since.
Right.
So it is a stupidly rare drop.
Now, we need, what, 30 of each on the quest items?
Yes. We're at 28 and 21.
Yeah, which puts us at 11 away from the goal for that stage.
Mm-hmm.
And of course, the benefit of doing that is you get 2 inventory slots back.
Yes! Yes, inventory management, the real end game. Admittedly, thanks to getting rid of the first step, I'm back up to 8 slots, so I'm not feeling quite as cramped. Yes, folks, you heard right. 8 slots is not cramped by my scale of comparison.
Yeah. and no, I actually kind of wish we got some lewd memories of the dying. It might make this more entertaining. Thank you, Foxfire.
I don't think even Philoede touches that one.
So, which would you prefer?
Let's go ahead and do DR. And hopefully we'll have a little spare time at the end to do like an Omega Escape run or 2.
Sounds like a plan. Let me check my holster real quick.
Go figure, I just redid mine.
Yeah, I know. I'm sorry. I'll go ahead and pop us in. Or at least pop us into queue.
There we go.
Going in as Red Mage. I'm sorry. I thought we got lucky. We popped in and it was there.
Yeah, I know. I figure, even when the extra person joined, I'm going, it's one person. What are the odds?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well. Do wish they'd, like, try and prioritize pre-existing groups sticking together for things like that.
Yeah, no kidding.
Yeah, but I can see how that could be gamed.
Yes,
Yeah.
unfortunately, especially once word got out that they were doing it. You know, I generally understand why they aren't, but I do wish they would.
Yeah, the other problem with this is that we've only gotten till 11 o'clock, so if it doesn't pop within like the first 15, 20 minutes, it's
Yeah.
not worth our time hanging around for the next pop.
Yeah. I'm kind of wondering if we just want to try to do it, you know, like Saturday afternoon / early evening, and just turn on the stream whenever it looks like we might get in.
Yeah, the problem is that will
Right.
will conflict with Baron's
Yeah,
stream,
yeah,
and
yeah,
I
yeah,
do
yeah.
not want to conflict with my honey's stream.
Well,
That's
there's
right.
still
Stream
Sunday
is-
afternoon, and if we don't get it in, you know, the next week, there's always next Saturday when he's gaming.
This is
In
true.
fact, we won't be doing it this coming Saturday. Period.
Hmm.
Patch is coming over.
Oh, right. You finally get an face-to-face game day.
Well, not finally. It'll be the second one of recent times. It'll just be the first one against Patch in well over a year.
Yeah, and we haven't
because-
seen Patch in ages.
Yeah. Patch is a friend of mine who comes over for board gaming, you know, for everyone else in the audience. And he lives actually quite some distance away. I've always been impressed that he's willing to come this far at all. And, you know, been kind of seeing less and less of him as he gets more and more tired of making the trip. And then during this last year, he's been saying, so, when do you think we'll be free to do face-to-face gaming again? I'm going, yeah, you are feeling the loneliness out there.
Because he's kind of over to the Sakto area, and we're in
Yeah.
the lower bay.
Yeah.
Yeah, a couple hours.
But yeah, I actually had Jason over a couple weeks ago, and he introduced me to The Last 100 Yards, which is a recent World War II tactical game. There's being a million of them these days. And there's definitely some very interesting ideas in that one.
The fact that my double cast works on the duty actions is hilarious.
Really? Now?
Yes.
Indeed it does.
Mercies.
Second, third.
Execution.
Fourfold. And I'll get Mora.
Thank you.
No, I threw it. Sorry.
Yeah, Tay, don't worry about rezzing. Between me and Rye, we can get people up no time.
Alright.
Yeah.
Use your mana to go burr.
Now use your mana to actually, you know, like heal people. The raw rezzing part, we can absorb the mana cost for.
Alright.
By the way, your Lost Shield works on others.
You mean the bubble?
Yeah.
The one that I put on you?
Yes, actually, thank you.
Yeah, 600 seconds, so that's a 10-second timer. Sadly, it does
Other
nothing
healer,
against the most common form of death in here, which is 2 strikes and you're dead.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, looks like the other healer's coming up. let's put it this way. Terry, announce when you want us to res someone and who we should res.
All right.
Yeah.
Stone.
Thank you. I couldn't quite tell which he was on.
Yeah, I've had that
Switch to
problem.
sand. Especially since he was a little bit further away from me. Inverted path. Yeah. No. Nope.
Yeah, he was sitting at the tank has him at a really odd angle.
Oh, there's that, and I just. Yes, my back is to a wall. Had to double check that. Behind barrier. I really need to thank whatever carpenter came through and put up these barriers.
These are like Roman army engineer barriers.
Yeah, they're nicely built, and of course they're wood, which doesn't really last, so obviously someone came through here recently and did this. Which is why I'm saying I need to go thank him. Dead iron.
Crap.
We're all stacked here.
Looks good. Less than 30 seconds left on my penalty.
On
No.
stone.
Thank you. Sand.
Even Makoto gets on sand.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm surprised they don't have her
Armor
doing
doesn't
more.
save her?
I'm surprised they don't have her doing more of the mechanics as kind of a demo piece like a lot of the trust stuff does. First mercy. Third. Fourth.
I'll let you two wrestle over those two.
I'll get Ty-Narth.
Mohan's already coming up.
Oh, right in this thing.
And I got hit.
Yeah. Okay, there goes Ty-Narth, I think. Yes. Tank Buster! Okay, that should be safer than the first one. Or I guess the second one. And big finish.
Huzzah!
And don't forget your spoils.
But what if they're spoiled?
Someone has track detection. Thank you.
Yay. I forgot my mechanical bunnies in my other dress, so we kind of need the trap detection.
Nice. Starfleet battle minis are not that easy to find anymore.
Not entirely true.
Oh, they've come out with a new line?
On Shapeways, 3D printed.
Mmm.
And they do still have the old 2400 line going. They have like 2 slightly different scales now, and thanks to Shapeways, they can kind of do variant versions of a lot of the ships. Like they have Gorn minis that are the normal depiction that they've classically had for the Gorn ships with the smooth bubbles and everything else, and then they have ones that have kind of a scale pattern on them, which do look really neat. Though my favorite for some of the more modern stuff is a few years ago they had Mongoose producing a new set of slightly bigger scale minis, and they redesigned some of the third generation Romulan ships, and they look a lot better in that version.
Good.
Nice.
Because the third gen Rom ships, by their design, were not very good looking. And the Mongoose version of the Firehawk and Sparrowhawk really look nice. So Foxfire, I recommend you take a look for that, and of course tell me more about what the store has, because I know they're offering some of those minis just standardly as it is. And yes, I don't go in for the minis. I've kind of thought about doing getting a couple for like display pieces, but I do play a SFB, so I can talk your ear off about the background.
Running.
Right. That's where he was.
I just saved that guy. At least I'm pretty sure I did.
It's nice when you can actually use rescue for its intended purpose.
Always.
Not quite sure if I got him.
Holy
Yeah,
cow!
it's looking a little hairy. I could just see that out of the corner of my eye.
Jump for the swipe. Like that.
Yeah.
And he's
Okay. You know, what's her face in Heaven on High? I've finally found someone who does lines worse than that. Oh.
I don't even know how I just died. Yeah.
Well, Foxfire, if you're anywhere near the Bay Area, something can be done about someone to play with. I know you're probably not in the area, but I gotta say it. And I do have a personal use Vassal module and do some online with Mark and Patch that way.
I was about to say, you've got Vassal modules going.
Yeah. Now, the thing is permission is generally not granted for the module, so I keep it to personal use, people I'd be playing with anyway. Because they do have Starfleet Battles Online, which is a fairly inexpensive but paid subscription service. And it does do things the Vassal module quite deliberately does not. So, even if it does get out into the wild, I can say this doesn't entirely directly compete. Because SFBOL will do rules enforcement and has the SSDs in the program. Which, yeah, is nice. Big bombs.
Big bomb.
Well, how much is the paid subscription for that?
The last time I checked, it was like $15 for 3 months, so basically $5 a month. It is very reasonable.
Cheaper than a subscription to FF14 at the moment.
Yes. Now this is on, like Crunchyroll subscription level. And, they do have people who are having to maintain the code. So I do not begrudge them that price at all. I just never gotten around to doing it. And I can say that the Vassal module I did does look prettier. I did that much.
I would be disappointed in you if you didn't.
Depends on, how much effort they'd put into the graphics and, yeah. I have heard some people complain on the UI, but from what I know, it's probably not really that bad, but I don't know one way or another.
In!
Yeah.
Oh, that was the wrong button. Holy moly.
The only problem with the in-out on Shield Sword is... Yeah, Shield doesn't really say get into me. That says, come closer so I can punch you in the face with my shield. No.
Well, I accidentally jumped out in the middle of all that, but for some reason, timing-wise, I did not get the debuff, so, winning!
Yes. Surfer lag for the win. I will say, Foxfire, if you want to live vicariously through me, Rindis.com, or RINDIS.com. There's a blog there, and some of the blog entries are my Starfleet Battles adventures. It's a category on the blog, so it's fairly easy to navigate to. Oh no, I don't want to stand there. And that's pointing
I don't want to
there.
stand there.
Yeah, the thing appeared right behind me with the arrow pointing right at me. That's what we call poor tactical positioning.
Here should be good.
A couple of people got clipped on that one, and they were both doomed. I'll get the... Huh? Okay, both of them have been gotten. Right.
It's a fun one.
Oh, right. And of course, okay, he goes there. And he goes there. And he goes here. This one! Or that one. You know, take your pick. See if I care. I know, Sundari Dread Mage.
So what's new on that one?
Well, like I said, Foxfire, go ahead and find the blog. It shouldn't be too hard to find. I also have records of a few games of Federation and Empire I've played. And it looks like I will be starting a new one soon.
I know.
Bell!
Oh, we haven't heard of Velvet in ages.
Yeah, I mentioned to you the other day that I'd heard from him. Basically, he's still very busy with his work, but he's gotten the itch again. So and he had basically a Dropbox folder set up for the two of us, and I noticed he was starting to fiddle around with files in there again, so I contacted him on Discord, and we are currently figuring out, okay, which exact expansion rules do we want to use, and get the setup done, and so on. Which is also a good thing because I need to update the Vassal module because they're about to put out another expansion, which means I want to put all the new ship types that are in the expansion into the main module. Okay, and all three of us made it.
I just realized it's been on Riley's cam this entire time.
Exactly as it should be, with me in the spotlight.
Hush you!
Meow?
Needy kitty is needy. I'll switch it after this boss. Oh man, it's gonna appear on the other side. Let's not use limit break. Let's not blind party.
And here we go. Oh,
right,
crap.
push.
I was afraid of this.
No, we're good, we're good.
Yeah, had enough time. Because of how tricky they make it to begin with, I always figure they're going to... Oh. Or that could happen. I've never seen it just stop in this middle before. What's going... Oh. Sochin Cave Palace orchestration roll. And also, Foxfire, just so you know, when you do manage to find the blog and everything, what we've been doing in my group is we started at a relatively early date, probably too early of one, and have been kind of slowly playing through the timeline so that we can see how things evolve and change. Yeah. Everyone been picked up? Looks like it. And we're just now actually starting to hit some of the good parts of the timeline. We're at Y160, which is Four Powers War, and just at very first more modern designs and refits enter service.
Oh, you dodged that.
Hot and cold. Round one, fight.
Behind!
Oh crap. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay, no ley lines.
For Black
I know.
They unfortunately will live in infamy.
Sorry for him. Hot is center. I'll get him.
I'll get the healer.
That was the one that I saw go down.
Healer, dancer, and machinist all went down.
Ooh, I'll get the dancer then.
Machinist.
Or someone else will.
If I'd stopped fumbling my casting.
I'll get it then.
Behind?
I have no idea where that is.
Oh, sorry, in front.
In front.
Adjusted.
Thankfully, the warning told me that I was about to need to move, which was the only thing I needed to know.
Oh dear, I have a small problem. Too cold?
Too cold. Thank you. Okay, now I dodge.
Too hot?
Too hot for my blood.
One hot? One cold.
And he went down again.
And the machinist. I'll get the machinist.
I'll grab healer. As soon as I get to a safe spot.
And get an eye.
And butter.
Yeah. Oh, and there goes someone in a different group. I'll grab them in a moment.
Yeah, the window's wide open behind me, and someone's smoking pot outside. Yay!
Oh.
And Baron's already gone to bed, so I can't ask him politely to close the window.
Now this should be meteors?
Should be, yeah.
Yeah. So stand in your appropriate meteor and then get up and close the door real fast.
Closing!
All in knowing when you'll have a small break in the action.
And the machinist is down again.
Aye.
And then sing hi.
I'll get him. Okay. He's coming up. Yep, he's coming up. Okay.
Okay, windows now closed. Should probably check the front windows, but I don't know if we have time.
Big Buster.
And arsenal.
Circlers behind. Unseen eye.
Yeah, that's correct.
Fire.
And now for the really troublesome one. Okay, for this side for 2 ice. Yeah, now I'm starting to smell it.
Big Buster.
I don't want to be busted by that tank. Question. I was just asking myself what her next trick was. Okay.
Her next trick is going to be dead. Too cold.
No, next trick is is dead. Too dead for us to care about it. Yeah, Foxfire, one of the things that's going on currently with my gaming is I actually am doing some SFB currently through the personal use module I mentioned. If you're familiar with the mini campaign Lone Grey Wolf, which currently appears in advanced missions, they presented some variants of that in Captain's Log a while back, and me and a friend are going through that. It's a good time to be doing, any stories you have. So relatively unexplored part of the timeline. Of course, back in high school, the high school RPG group did have some of the FASA RPG stuff going on. Of course, was generally set in the middle of the movies era, since that's what was current at the time. Okay, what do we get? 1 and 3.
So staying right in front
Stay
of
out
her.
of the center and stay out of the edge. Lines. Nope. This one did. Oh! I'll get the dancer.
Okay.
Or not. Dang it, that interrupted my cast.
I got him.
I just got him.
Better to have too many races than too few.
Especially if you're not especially crunched on mana at the moment. Okay, here we go again. 2 and 1. So near edge, middle, and the far 2. And survey says we're fine over here. I have played SFB in 2 different groups. The first one, I had the curse of introducing it to a pair of people who lived a lot closer to each other than to me and had a lot more money than I did. And this was back in Commander's Edition, so I got the first 2 box sets, barely eventually scraped up money for the third, and that was about as far as my budget went. They eventually got pretty much everything. And then spent like an entire summer vacation playing each other and getting very good. And yeah, I was completely outclassed for the rest of my time in that group. In the current group, there's one person, there's basically 3 people who play, including me, one of which played SFB before I did for a bit. So, played it a decent amount, but that was, ages and ages and ages ago. And then the other one we introduced to SFB as he got introduced into the group. Okay, what do we got here? Oh, this. Okay, that looks pretty good. Ow! Or not.
Push, and then
Big bomb.
And then small bomb.
Small
You
bomb.
sure?
Those were tethers.
I saw no tethers on my screen.
It was
There was
tethered.
a whole bunch of tethers.
It never rendered.
Bad rendering engine. Bad. No biscuit. And no tethers. the dancer.
Already got him.
That
Yes, I will be that way.
With the current group, because I tend to be the central person who organizes things, because otherwise nothing would happen at all. In pretty much any game, and this definitely includes SFB, I tend to be the best one because I play everyone else, and the other people don't necessarily play anyone but me. The exception to this in our group would be Advanced Squad Leader, where Patch just has a lot more experience to me, and I give him a good game, but I usually lose.
Damn, I got lagged out on that one.
Oh, I'll pick you up.
Yeah, I'm up.
Oh. I won't pick you up then. Fine, see if I care. I didn't want to res you anyway. Wait, well, actually that is... No? Oh, gee.
Go west.
Good thing I didn't get a
then
chance
go
to start
out.
my unload.
Then ouch.
Oh, also Foxfire. Oh, after these lines. Yeah.
And we've got one coming straight down the middle.
Two?
Oh, yeah, I see it.
Oh, yeah. He's a 2, he's a 1, get off the edge. Yeah, they tried being tricky on that one. I'll see if I can get on your A. As I was about to say, Foxfire, if you look on the blog and start seeing entries, feel free to comment on any of them. It's always nice to have evidence that people read my blog other than me.
And small bombs.
Others?
Those I see.
Or not.
Or that could happen. I'll take that. Oh, whoa, they increased the time where an artifact dropped.
Yes, they did. It is now
Yes.
3.
What?
That was one of the big changes in the patch notes.
That is nice to know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they changed it from 1 to 3 because if you think about how we were running POTD, we were actually getting them faster.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But that was under a very specific set of circumstances because we had a 3-man static that could just mow the place to the point where we could get the guaranteed drops where a lot of people can't get that far with POTD.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I got 2 orchestration rolls in there.
Ah!
One of them was new to me, the Queen Awakens. The other was Silken Cave Palace, which I have. Check to see if you have this.
I have it.
I got a mount.
Nice.
You got a mount.
And the barding.
And the bark.
Give me a minute.
Show off.
I didn't even see where they came from. They just kind of appeared.
Yeah. Yeah.
I wonder if they just generally increase the drop rate in...
Maybe.
Though I think that orchestration roll sounds familiar.
I think it's probably the most common orchestration role in there.
Yes, I do have that.
Okay, see? 3 out of 3 adventurers agree.
Queensguard Barding and the Gabriel Mark III.
Huh. Yeah, with all the different Gabriel style stuff, it was kind of implying that there should be more different ones, and that would probably include a mount. It's just we'd never seen it. Congrats.
If we
Here's hoping that the drop rate has increased.
Yeah, Gabriel Mark III identification key. A thin, rectangular piece of what appears to be cement. Placing it near your Gabriel Mark III will bring it to life.
Okay.
And the entry. As experienced adventurers know, if a previously bested enemy appears again with a new color scheme, it will pose a significantly greater threat than before, or at least take longer to kill. Luckily, this miniature prototype is on your side, or so you hope.
Yes.
Hover over. Such a beautiful golden color. And it's basically the alpha, except it's gold and green instead of...
wisdom.
So, yeah, that kind of worked out.
Now to trade in field notes, you actually have to go into Bosja, don't you?
Yeah. Brozja
Because-
or Zadnor.
Because I got the Trinity Seeker notes.
Yep, same. Looks like we have a little time for some Omega.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Definitely one, and if things go really well, 2. Which is kind of what I was hoping for.
Yeah.
Here's...
Yeah, I'm sorry we could not get the...
I want the, what, historian?
Yes, you want the historian.
Ah, there it is.
Bad luck, it happens.
Yeah. As long as it doesn't happen 3 times in a row, I'll be happy enough. If it happens 3 times in a row, I'm going to insist on returning the cursed Tiki idol to action. Each sticker adds 10 horsepower.
What's this?
For your mount.
Yeah.
Now, if it shows up again in a new color, it'll at the very least longer to kill, and each sticker adds 10 horsepower to it.
The lockboxes just gave me Suzaku Barding.
You made all the Suzaku birdings, didn't you?
Yes.
Maybe
Up on the FC
handle,
chest.
yeah, or just hand it over to I can't think of his name. He's been helping us out on occasion.
Suki?
You know?
Suki, yeah.
Shion already
Or
got
Shion,
theirs.
Shion.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Shion is actually the person I was thinking of, but handing it over to Suki would also be good.
Or I could just throw it in the chest.
Yep. Well, no. First you have to make room for it in the chest.
There is that, yes. Well, I'm heading for sushi so we can load up Omega.
Yep.
Sounds good.
I'm headed there.
The question
so I
is do we want easy Omega or hard Omega?
Easy.
anything that gets us appropriate books. Sushi time. And also, Foxfire, I do have to tell you, I am what I call a recovered Trekkie. Recovered in the same sense that an alcoholic is recovered.
Yeah, this is the new mount.
Okay!
Oh, nice.
Is this another Happy Go Pukey mount?
Yes, this is another Happy Go Pukey mount. And I was complaining he wouldn't drop anything. And then it went and
Yes.
showed me wrong.
You specifically, obviously we all needed to complain.
As we wait here for Omega. It says 5 minutes, so we'll see if it holds to that.
Yes.
That'd be nice.
I should probably go in his heels.
Okay, right, that's missed.
Actually, I'm going to pull out and switch to heals real quick.
You do this thing.
You'll get a much faster pass.
That out. Okay, someone press the red candy-like button. There we go.
Yeah, we might just have to wait and do this on, do the Rada for Sunday.
Yeah. And, well,
Time.
give a poke at it on Friday. We don't really have the time for it there, but on the other hand, we don't have a hard stock either. Ribbit.
Ah, I missed that completely.
Hiya.
Yeah.
Green. Oh, I'm glad I spotted there was a hole in the middle of that.
Yep.
Oh, right, this thing.
Remember to...
Get on the sword.
Yeah. There you go.
I don't like to look for that. And of course he moves.
Get ready to go in. Nice.
Output of work.
Jump.
Oh wow, our main
Yeah,
tech has
forward
4 stacks
march.
already.
That sounds bad. Yes, especially bad. Dark
5
Knight.
stacks.
Ribbit.
Ah!
I'm just a frog down at the bottom of a well. Ow.
Don't think we're gonna get her in time. Nope, just missed her.
Ah. I was trying to unload, but only got the first pass off. I didn't even get to do the Zorro thing. Huh. You know where you're going.
First.
It's kind of like playing Forbidden Desert.
Six stacks on the tank.
Oh.
And they're not back yet. Oh, they're there.
And looks like they expired.
Yeah, she had like less than 1% health.
Yeah. Yeah. Still hilarious. So, what's the record for vulnerabilities in here?
I have no clue. But that went fast enough.
Mm-hmm.
Let's check our book stacks.
28 and 22. So 10 left to go overall.
And that was Delta 3.
Yes. Delta 4.
The Deltas are going to be the easy ones, so.
Yeah. Not to mention Delta 3 and 4 are constantly spammed.
good to see you again.
He keeps showing up to make me feel guilty over not actually finishing FF5.
Yes.
I hate him already.
Oh shoot, I'm on the wrong stance. Actually, stop moving. Stop moving until the buff passes. 3, 2, 1, move again. Get out. Yeah, thunder is out. Blizzard, move, 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 move.
Places battle.
Get ready to run.
I have one of these. What's the world coming to? A mere easily 17,000 damage in here.
Black hole.
Yes.
Move, move, move! Keep moving! Out!
Good. Has that in right.
Fire, don't move! Stop, stop, stop. 2, 1. Okay. Ow! Big heals on the way!
Yeah. Both of the triangle markers ended up on my side of the thing.
Yeah.
Very nice.
I am the Delta, I am the Omega 2.
Hello, Kirdwin!
Hey, Kerdwin.
Welcome,
Yes.
welcome. We were supposed to do the Dorada today, but we failed. It popped and then
Tonight
poor
the-
Bry
the-
got scraped, so...
Tonight the role of action will be played by me.
Yeah. So we're spending a little time doing the last of these, getting a couple extra drops that we need for some grind stuff.
No!
No?
You dumped all that in my inventory.
I thought you picked pass!
I hit pass on one thing and then you left.
Oh, sorry. I saw the thing go away, so sorry.
No.
Sorry.
No.
Sorry. Sorry.
Now I have to make myself feel guilty over just discarding them.
Yeah, well. So, Kara, are you gonna be doing some baking tonight, or are you just hanging out? Let's see, that was Delta 4.
Delta Forced. And Delta 1.
Okay. Hanging's out's a good thing. Yeah, normally part of the problem is we're trying to stream the last little bit of story content for this one side quest thing we're doing. The problem is that it is a random pop. The instance that we need to go into is a random pop based on how many critters are killed within this one zone.
And how successful the previous go-around went.
And if it was successful, it takes an hour and a half for it to repop again. If it wasn't successful, it's an hour. But we've only got an hour and a half of playtime. So
which is more like a 45-minute window for actually going in.
It gets kind of squirrely to try and get that to pop while on stream. We might have to just give up and do it like Sunday.
Yeah.
Leave. Under the serpent!
Oh, right, this.
Yeah, I say I'm going to be healing my little heart out.
Just remember, if anyone goes down and it's not me, you can offload that part. Not going in there. Okay, now I'm going in there. Go in. I can go out.
Let's be honest, you love Red Mage.
Yeah.
Ow!
Is there ever any doubt?
I say ow because everything was looking fine and then two people twitched right at the last second and both of them collided on me. That was so bad, it was actually kind of funny.
Yeah, time to leave. Ow. Okay, that was nicely timed.
Yeah, if you know the timing, it's doable.
good. I don't have to worry about that.
And everyone left before I could calm them.
I'm still here.
Ooh, do I have that orchestration roll? Yes, I do.
I don't.
I think I have that.
Well, go ahead and hit need, because even if you have it...
already left. I already left.
No. Rye, go ahead and hit need.
Yeah.
Because it's tradable.
And I do have it, so it'll go straight to Tay.
Yeah.
Yay.
Yeah, Carduin, I know you were kind of mentioning last time on how in LOTOR you used to be able to sit down with your lute and earn some guild just playing instruments. There's actually a few different MMOs that will allow you to do that. Guild Wars 2 will do it, and this one will do it as well if you have the bard profession. The
Yes.
only reason why Ryan and I don't is we're horrible at music. But yeah, it's actually common to just hang around Limsalo Minza and have like bands playing at each other. It's actually kind of hilarious. I just wish the music quality was better.
Yes, in more ways than one.
Well, I've heard some really good people, but some of the MIDI instruments are a little too MIDI for my tastes. Oh, I'm not surprised that it was the first. Arcage actually let you do that too, but what it did was you had to practice up the lute, or your instrument, and then you'd have orchestration rolls, and it'd follow the orchestration rolls, so you wouldn't actually be hand inputting.
Right.
But you had to
Kinda clear
practice
piano.
it, because the better skill you have, the less chance of you to miss notes in the orchestration. Is how Arcage handled it. It was kind of hilarious.
It was one of a number of really interesting ideas in the game.
Well, Turbine had some really good ideas. They couldn't quite hold them all together, but they definitely tried to come up with new and different things, which was actually kind of neat of them. And then, of course, it got bought out by Warner Brothers, and then Warner Brothers kicked them to Sony, and then Sony dumped them to Red Ventures, and now they're all each server is an independent company, as far as I can tell. Sorry, it wasn't Red Ventures, it was, maybe it was Red Ventures.
No.
I don't remember now.
Who bought me?
Well, I know Red Ventures also bought, that was the wrong button. Sorry, Rye, you got a weak card. Oh no, that scholar is drowning! No! No, it wasn't the scholar, it was the summoner.
Got him. The sound effect for restarting the gimbal is actually nice.
Everyone have a buff! Yeah, with MMOs, it's basically just a slow evolution as people take a look at what everyone else is doing. And that's not necessarily a bad thing. Okay. We want to go to a ice stock that does not have an eyeball.
They're all dead.
It's
That
the
has
one
changed.
that disappears.
They all went away at the same time.
No, this one went away first.
Well, as long as they go away, you're fine there. The trick is not to be on the one that still has the eyeball. That's back.
Oh, yeah.
Look away.
Thank you.
It's been so long since I've done this, I've forgotten some of the more bizarre mechanics. Yeah, and I think they're the people, Caragor, I think those are the people, or at least one of them, that's in charge of... You want to be in
lighter
the
dark.
exact center.
Really?
Ah, I got stoned.
Look away.
Because my gimbal went away. 9.
Did you gyre when you should have gimbaled?
Anyway, what I was saying was, one of those guys ended up over at Amazon Studios, and which is why they tried to make a Lord of the Rings, a new Lord of the Rings. Over here, Rye. There we go. Ooh, that was close.
Hey, come back here.
But I think he's now in charge of the New World development. I'm not sure on that. Front or back? Look away!
Thank you.
I think this is... Oh boy. I don't remember this one. Ah, doesn't matter, he's dead. Ha ha ha.
Yes.
Oh, we are done.
Well, I can't exactly blame Todd for that one. No, it was a guy. I distinctly remember that. But I found it weird that they tried and make another Lord of the Rings when Lord of the Rings is still going as a server. And as far as I know, they're still putting out updates. But it was being developed by like a Korean MMO developer, and I was like, oh my god, that's going to be so bad. And then they canceled it, and I was like, yay! Please don't defame the Tolkien state that way with a Korean MMO! No!
Yeah, no. Poorly.
Yeah. Yeah.
You chose poorly.
To be fair, the Koreans can really pump them out, but, it kind of shows. Yeah, they pump them out for the quick cash grab. This is why I try to stay away from Korean MMOs. Any case,
Okay.
it is 11
30
o'clock.
and
Oh, we got 30?
And 23.
3. So now we only need to work on the second half.
Yes.
So, in any case, thank you all very much for joining us. Sorry we couldn't get into the Rada. I'm thinking about not streaming on Friday because I really don't think we'll be able to get into the Rada in that time period.
Yeah.
So we'll try maybe on Sunday afternoon. That way we can spend some time grinding in case we miss one, we can get into the next one. That's my hope. In any case, you guys have a great evening. We will definitely see you Saturday night for Heaven on High, and Sunday evening for the Bun Buns, and Sunday afternoon for hopefully the last of Save the Queen. Have a great evening. Thanks so much for joining us.
Yeah, everyone have a great night.
Good night, everyone.